Hello and welcome to today's episode of TSARP. I'm your host, Andrew Weir, and today we have Stephen and Sam on to talk a little about the Coding Club meeting today and crazy new OpenAI ChatGPT news. Is it all coming to an end? We don't know. The short of it, we don't really know. But before we get to that, I'm starting a new segment on TSARP. I'm going to ask a trivia question at maybe the beginning of every episode, and then the next day I'll answer it and give a new one. And it will be multiple choice in the description below, so you'll click on the answer you think, and it will be interesting. Anyway.
If you win, you don't get anything, though. So,
no, maybe one day.
You just get bragging rights.
Yeah.
You get lots and lots of not bragging rights. And if the people that guess it correctly, I'll say who guessed it correctly. Just if you didn't guess it correctly,
you'll get a shout out. How cool is that?
Get a shout out on the world's best podcast.
We'll follow your Twitter.
If you have Twitter.
Oh, okay. And news. We have a new logo today.
Oh yeah.
So we got a new logo. It's pretty
Designed
cool.
By me again.
Designed by Sam, and not just a new logo. The new logo comes with a new name. Okay, so our previous name was the Super Awesome Rec Podcast, but no one knew what rec meant. We talked about it last episode, and we really thought about it a lot after, and we're like, no, we don't really like it.
It was so now it's the Super
Awesome. It's the Super Awesome Rock Podcast. You know, rock and roll. Oh, wait, nope. ROC is another acronym for Radio of Coders. It's a lot better than what we had before.
Republic of Elite Coders is poo-poo garbage.
Yes, poo-poo garbage. This is better. Even if it's not the best, it's better. So, you know. So we're also, just so you guys know what to be expecting, we're also going to have some more interviews happening with not just teachers from Hauppauge and people from Kidoyo. Not just that. We will have a lot more of those, but some other coders, not just some kids, some not. And you'll get, and they're all very good, so you'll get a lot of insight about, like, if you're thinking, how do I learn Python? How do I learn this stuff? I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. These will be great podcasts to listen to hear how they did it and how they became good at it. So look forward to that.
I do.
I do. So I guess I'll give out our trivia question. Yeah, actually, I don't think you, Sam, or I didn't tell Steven either what was the first what the first question's gonna be. Okay. Yeah. This one isn't exactly coding, but they're all gonna be technology and computer related. Okay. And you guys can look it up after, but do not tell anyone. It will be in the description. It's going to be a multiple choice answer, and then we'll tell you who got it correct tomorrow. The first question of TSARP is, what year was the first commercial computer released? So the first computer people could buy. So not first computer made. That's not what we're asking. First commercial computer that you could go to Best Buy, which didn't exist back then, and, Target and buy and bring home. So yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a pretty easy one to start off with. Anyone can really look
at it. I know it.
But, well, yeah, you might know it. I actually don't know. I had to look it up.
I will not. I don't know it.
Yeah, so I guess for what you clicked on this video for, we'll get to the news about OpenAI. So, where I learned this from, because it wasn't really released to the public too much, but people saw this coming. But you can join their OpenAI Discord. I'll put a link to it in the description so you get some secret news. But so what I've heard, I'll even put a screenshot of the actual comment, or you can go in the Discord and look for it yourself. But so I'll read to you exactly what they said. So some guy from OpenAI said, "Hi, everyone. We're starting to think about how to monetize ChatGPT. Our goal is to continue improving and maintaining the service, and monetization is one way we're considering to ensure its long-term viability. We're interested in chatting with some folks for 15 minutes. So yeah, they're basically saying, give us feedback. But what they mean by monetize is it's either going to have ads or you're going to have to pay just to access it. And we don't know what the price is going to be. If it's going to be a subscription, it's probably going to be anywhere from like $5 to $20 a month. But I suspect they're not going to do a subscription. I think what they might do is what they've done for their other one called Dolly. You'll get like 15 free a month, and then you'll just have to pay for any more tokens. So you'll get 15 questions to ask ChatGPT, and then after that, you'll have to pay for individual questions. I mean, that might be how they do it. There's a lot of different ways they could do it.
Yeah.
So for some people, it might be coming to an end if you don't want to have to pay for it. Yeah, so a little sad. I think if it's going to be a subscription, I might, go in and pay for it, but I don't know. Depends how they monetize it. So, in other Hot Pod Coding Club news, we're going to be doing... Today was a meeting for Coding Club, and we're going to do 2 skill dashes this year. So, sometime during January and February. And if you don't know what a skill dash is, it's kind of a mini hackathon. So basically, you're a team of one person against how many others? Probably like 40 people. And as fast as you can complete like 6 coding tasks wins. So it's a really cool idea. It was created by Kidoyo Inc. Incorporated. But yeah, so we're going to be doing 2 of them. So if you didn't make it in the Code Clash, or you did make it in the Code Clash, you can still sign up. And it's great for people that didn't, because it's a new opportunity to get to know other people and get a good shot on getting on the hackathon team.
Can I share something?
Yes.
Sure.
Mr. Farr did say that they're going to be around late January, early February. Or one of them at least.
One of them. This is the time of year it picks up. This is now officially hackathon season. So hackathons normally happen from March to the end of like May. But this is the time you're going to have to really get good. The teams are going to most likely be announced by the beginning of March, I got to say. So you have kind of less than 2 months now to get ready. And you might think, oh, that's so much time. It is not. You need to get close to, you got to get close to people. You got to improve your skills. So yeah, if you want to get on the team, you can't be slacking off. You have to you got to spend time on this stuff. It's going to take a lot of work. One recommendation is, I would say, listen to this podcast regularly. We give you all the new information, all the new tips. I mean, people think, self-promotion, yes. But I mean, I truly think that it will help you. Because, I mean, if without us, you currently might not know this info we just told you. We have all the insider information. If there is no one in the school that will know this info before we do, I can guarantee that to you. So yeah, I mean, Coding Club was fun. We did a lot of, like, it wasn't too structured. It was kind of just up to whoever wanted to do anything. Mr. Farrar spent like 15 minutes kind of just going over stuff. And the yellow team officially won the most spirited badge. So congratulations to them. If you didn't know, I wasn't on the yellow team, sadly. But Sam was. And they got a bunch of their other prizes today too. Which they got certificates to the school store, but the certificates are for $1. I was like, how much is it gonna be? It was $1. So not too sad I missed out on that.
Pencil.
You can buy a pencil. You could buy. I think you can get like Pringles for that. I don't know. Can you? So, thank you all for listening to today's episode of TSARP. I'm your host Andrew. We are signing off, and we will all see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye bye.